Do you guys know anyone with more pictures with Jeffrey Epstein than Donald Trump? Think about it for a second. As one member of Congress said, there are more pictures of Donald Trump with Jeffrey Epstein than there are transgender athletes in the entire NCAA. Yeah, but that's not even what I was going to talk about. I wanted to talk about this press conference Donald Trump had today. So AOC called him a rapist. Straight up put it on Twitter, said something about who would have thought that electing a rapist would cause complications in releasing the Jeffrey Epstein files. And today, Donald Trump was asked about AOC. And he never said anything about her calling him a straight up rapist. Like, that's crazy, right? That he didn't say that. No, he decided to say, I think she's a nice person, but I think she's very low IQ. And then went on this weird ass thing that he does when he talks about someone else's intelligence and then has to bring up how he took that one cognitive test where he remembered person, woman, man, camera, TV. God.
AOC, look, I think she's very nice, but she's very low IQ. And we really don't need low IQ. Between her and Crockett, we're going to give them both an IQ test to see who comes out best. Now, I took my test. I took a real test at Walter Reed Medical Center, and I aced it. I got every one of all those questions right. Now it's time for them to take a test. Anyway, have a good time.
And you know damn good and well, he knows AOC called him this. He knows everything about that, but he didn't really address that. But then it gets worse because another reporter asked him if Pam Bondi had asked him or had told him that he was on the Epstein list. Asked him straight up. His answer is crazy because the first thing I would say if someone said, hey, have you been told that your name is on the list? I said, hell nah, it's not on the list. Hell nah. What kind of question is that? What are you, an idiot? As much as Donald Trump calls everyone idiots, jerks, and stupid, that wasn't his answer to this question. This was.
On Epstein, the Attorney General briefed you on the DOJ and FBI review, the findings of that review. The Attorney General briefed you on that.
What? On the
DOJ and FBI
on what?
review.
On what subject?
Epstein.
Okay.
On Epstein, of the review of the files. Attorney General Pam Bondi.
A very quick briefing.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No. She's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden, we went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it, but she's handled it very well. And it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release. Yeah.
If you asked me if someone had informed me that I was on the Epstein list, and my thought was that it was possibly doctored by a former president or a former administration or whatever, my answer would be, hell nah, it's not on there. And if it is, I'm investigating the hell out of Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and the Clintons because they put my name on there. If my name is on those files, it's been doctored up by them, and they're all going to frickin' jail. That's what I would say. But not Donald Trump. Donald Trump says, we just had a brief meeting. What the heck? Dude, you were just asked if you were informed, if you were on the Epstein list. Your first answer should be no, because I'm not. But since you are on it, you can't say that because you realize at some point that's coming out. So what they're all doing right now is they've all been huddling around because they've realized just putting out this memo and saying, oh, the Epstein list doesn't exist. That hasn't worked. You have MAGAs and Republicans even out there asking to see it. Not enough prominent ones, obviously not enough Republicans to vote for the bill that would have actually had them vote on releasing those files or whatever, but enough people are still on it. So now they're huddling around thinking, if we do put this out there and we have to show that my name is on there, what are we going to say? And listen, If the Obamas or the Clintons or the Bidens were able to take this client list and really change things in it, add things, take away things, the FBI should be able to sniff that out in a second. I mean, we've all watched crime scene investigations, forensic files, all that stuff, right? We know that they would be able to look at that list and decide if someone had put some things in there. Donald Trump is full of crap. The guy allows multiple people, multiple prominent people now to say that he's on the list or call him a sexual assaulter, and he's done nothing about it. Then when asked straight up, are you on the list? Were you informed that you're on the list? He doesn't even say no. Like, is anyone falling for this anymore? Is anyone falling for this anymore? Like, who is? I mean, besides the people who are fully in the cult. Because right at this point right now, there are two type of people out there. There's the cultists who just believe anything he says. And then there are the people who are just going to lie for him until they go out. And they're just going to go down with this ship. That's all that exists. You're either lying for him or you're too dumb to know better. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.